Hello everyone, and welcome to the Battletech Chasing Kerensky Redux. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 1. Yes, I'm going to do something completely insane on this channel, and that is get the Kerensky score a second time. As some of you might have noticed, recently I managed to get the perfect Kerensky score. At 120 days, I achieved the Kerensky rank, and with 45 days left, I managed to achieve a perfect game score. Popped the Steam achievement, and I was done. And the thing is, shortly after that, I put up the guide for how to do this, using all my tips and tricks and strategies and rules. And then as I was perusing the message boards, I noticed there are still people having a lot of difficulty with certain missions and certain aspects of the game. And I thought, you know, the part that pains me is that when I did the first Kerensky run, I wasn't able to finish it because I couldn't get it because I hadn't perfected my strategy yet. And I thought, you know, it'll be really fun for me to actually do that. So here we are. We're going to start out. It's day 1200. It's the first day. And I'm going to run through this whole career mode. Now, what I won't do is I won't show every single mission. That's a lot of missions. It's about 500 missions. It's too much to show on a channel. But what I promise to do is record every episode and every mission, and I will only edit out the boring stuff. If anything is interesting, if one of my pilots get killed, if there's a particularly difficult mission or something interesting happens, it'll make it into the series. And then, of course, I will show you all of my routing that I do and all my decisions that I make and why I make them. And it should be fun, I hope. So here we go. Let's get started. I'm going to show, the first thing is the difficulty settings, because this is what everybody asks when you start a career run and you get Kerensky. What do you use? These are the exact same settings that I used in my Kerensky guide. Unequipped mechs, Iron Man mode. Leave the reduced upgrade costs off at default. 3 parts for mech assembly. I randomized the starting mechs. Now let me tell you about this. I randomized the starting mechs, and then I was going to restart this career mode as many times as I needed to get a fire starter, because it's one of my very favorite first mechs. And I actually did get it on the first try. So what you're seeing here is the first roll for this, and it worked. Rare advanced mech warriors, hard enemy force, mech destruction and lethality are on. Salvage's generous contract payment is normal. Mech warrior progression is normal, and we have a multiplier of 1.0. That's what's up with that. In the mech bay, for our random mechs, we got a Blackjack, we got a Centurion, we got a Jenner. No great shakes there, but we did get the fire starter. Now, I do not use the fire starter like most people do. This default loadout is not how I'm going to use it in the game. But we'll get to that when we have a chance to upgrade it. For now, the next important thing to know is where did we actually start? And we kind of got lucky. We start in the Oregon space, in the Urano Restoration, at one of the only half-skull system here, at Panzer. Now, this is normally not something I would be excited about starting at. However, since it's just them and the pirates, there are ample pirate missions for you to start with. Now, keep in mind, of course, you're earning these first starting pirate factions like max reputation plus 5. You're going to get 2 or 3 reputation off these, which is not a big deal. But there's 4 pirate missions to start with, which is kind of great. Unfortunately, yeah, you can see they're going to target the Capellans, which is going to be dangerous. This is going to be the hardest part of the game to manage, is your factions early on. And you start off kind of sucky with everybody. And the thing to understand is, from -19 to +19, you can do 3 skull missions. That number goes down each time you drop below 20 and then below 40. So we're going to try to get these as high as we can. Targeting the Capellans early hurts us, but we'll make up for it later, hopefully. But getting the pirates up early would be really beneficial. Alright, so day number 1, before you do anything, before I do anything and before you do anything, you should go in and refit your mechs. This doesn't cost you any time as long as you do 2 specific things. First of all, you can add armor and you can take weapons off. You can't add any weapons, but you can take weapons off. And that's the important thing here, because what we really need to do is we need to max out our front armor on all of these mechs, and our armor, because this is where all of our weapons are. The only thing that we're allowed to do here is take armor off the back. And these can be reduced In fact, you can reduce them pretty small if you have to. And you can take some armor off the legs. Now, I don't really want to take a whole bunch of extra armor off my mech here and make the backs that flimsy. So what I'd rather do is take a laser off here. This is going to give me more room to work with. And what it's going to allow me to do is I can boost up my back a little bit there, which make me feel a little bit better. 15 is good. We're going to be facing all of our enemy mechs. We really don't want anybody to get the drop on us and get behind us. So this should be okay. We got some AC2 ammo here, but here's the problem. If you move it, I believe that costs you a day. In fact, let's take a look. Yeah, see that? So that costs 1 day. We don't want to spend a day. Every single day is important. So we're going to leave that there. This is bad though, but we'll worry about that later. This costs 0 days to do. It costs $500 in C builds, but it gets us armor.
Job's done.
So he says we're done. Same thing over here. We're going to strip some stuff, and again, it's got the armor up there, which is really bad. I mean, the ammo up there. So bad that it's got the ammo there, but well, and here's our shield over here. This is our shield side. So we're going to strip some off here. He's a little more of a frontliner, and what we're going to do is take a medium laser off because it's just a heat machine anyways. In fact, yeah, I might take both of those off. Yep, I'm going to do that. And let's see. Okay. He's going to spend most of his time just shooting his AC-10 and occasionally shooting his LRM. So he's good to go. 0 days. The Jenner is a complete piece of junk. And if you put all the frontal armor on it, look, it doesn't even have enough for its head. It's just a garbage mech. You really don't want this thing to get hit. You gotta treat it like it's a locust, basically, and it just doesn't need all these weapons. That's the basic problem with it. It doesn't need all these weapons. It's got no armor here. Oh, this is just awful. It's the worst mech. These are almost a waste of time, actually. If I take the short-range missiles off of it, I can get a lot more sturdiness out of it. All it's really going to do is put somebody with sensor lock in it and strip evasion. So right now we'll just make it more tanky. Let's see, what did I do? I removed a laser from where? I removed a laser from there. I'm going to put 3 lasers on this thing. Not that it needs them, but let's see. Yeah, this is awful. This is really awful, but this is, oh, you know what I'm going to do? You don't get hit in the legs very much. So I'm going to poke some points into that and keep him a little more sturdy on the back end. Okay. It's junk. You don't want to use these. The fire starter, oh boy, we got a real problem with this guy. He's got a lot of jump jets, which is great. He's got machine guns and flamers. You just want to leave this one the way it is. Really, if you were going to do something, it would be to protect him more in the front. But there's just not a lot you can do with this right now. This configuration is all bad. I have a plan for this guy.
Right.
And I will show you what that plan is later. And then the locust, you don't want to have to use it all, if at all possible. I mean, look, it's got a couple of machine guns and a laser. It's just terrible. It's just an awful mech. So we'll hope that we don't have to use it. All right, let's get to we have our pilots. So everybody sucks, including me. Everybody's awful, but they won't be by the end of the game. So the first system missions were fairly easy here, looking at this list. And it doesn't get interesting until you get to the 1.5 and 2 skull missions. You can see there's a 2 skull trap sprung with the pirates, a 1.5 skull repossession from them, and a 1.5 skull B team. That's when it got interesting. And so those are the missions I'm going to show you. B team is always one of those missions I like to do because it only puts one of your mechs at risk. and that is always a good thing. 680,000. They're going to give us the same junky ones as before, a Panther, an Urban Mech, and a Commando. We're going to take our Centurion, and our guy has Bulwark, which is really nice now.
Command interface initiated.
So with 1.5 skulls, we can expect tougher resistance. And there's this. This always sucks. I don't like this base. I don't like this map. Fortunately, the one good part of it is there is cover. Remember, go as slow as your slowest mech, which in this case is the Urban Mech.
Waiting for orders. I'm going. Got it. Waiting for orders.
Mr. Burger Time.
All right.
Actually, Burger Time isn't in this one, but still, you get the point.
Rolling. Roger that.
Creep our way down
Yes,
here.
Commander.
Alright, there's some cover there. Probably about the time we're going to run into people. Yep. Base is up our head. It's empty. We get engine signatures from over here. They cross the lake, the stream. They come over here. So we'll see what this is like. Sometimes what happens, I think it's this mission where the base fires up and it's Orion's. Usually that's not on a B team mission though, or a training day mission. But that's always kind of exciting because then it's like, ooh, I might get a shot at an Orion, and I could use the B team to take the damage on it.
I'm here.
All right, let's see. Where do we want to put this person?
Acknowledged.
I don't want to do
Move into position.
a whole lot more here. They're gonna come. They're gonna show up.
Copy.
I've got eyes on
Yeah. So
hostile
where are they?
reinforcements. They're heading
Where
your
are
way.
they, Darius? This is always difficult because what I like to do is have cover where I can swoop back and forth, but all there is here is narrow cover, and if we send our commando up there, he's gonna get
I await your command.
pummeled. This mech is pretty much stuck here. I might move this commando one step closer. See what happens.
Setting out.
See if they show up. Where are they at? Oh, so they're coming right through there. So there's a mech there and a mech there
Hostile
and a
on
mech
deck.
there and a mech there. So we're gonna have 4 mechs, and they're all gonna be light mechs. Well, let's see what they do. Locust, of course, my least favorite mech. Pro tip: when it's late in the game and you have Atlases and Annihilators and you find a mortar in a system, buy it. Because if you ever have to work one of these low tier systems, these low skull systems, if you ever have to work a half skull or 1 skull system for faction late in the game, having that mortar is nice. You just drop it between these light mechs and they just get destroyed. So who has no evasion here is the Jenner, and that's going to be who we're going to want to target now. The bad news is our commando is not in good shape already. But he's not our commando. Let's remember that.
On it.
Let's see if we can do enough damage here.
I will be done.
The other problem is we've got our urban mech way over here, so it's not really going to be of any use. This guy, yeah, he's just got to have one long shot.
On my way.
With his PPC.
Affirmative.
Oh, hit it in the leg though. 20 points left. That's nice.
Commander.
Okay, I would like this person to. Oh man, there's just nothing. There's no good options here, are there? Okay.
Engage objective.
Yeah. No, that's just awful. Okay. Just gonna brace it.
What's up, boss?
These are awful. What is this? What's my to hit there? 75%. Well, let's hope. Leg. Not quite. See, if we could have had the urban mech on it and the urban mech would have hit it, we'd have killed it. Commando's gonna die soon. Flip side is there's this wall in the way. Now they had locusts and what else did they have? They have something that can jump over that, but I'm gonna do this. Hit that leg. The sooner we can kill a mech, the better. Then it's 4 on 3 or 4 on 3.5. Right now. Yeah, so here he comes. He's shooting at me. I'm the one with all the armor, so I don't mind that too much. Can this person get a shot at that? They can. Technically, it's a little out of their range. If they're closer, it's better, but they're out of cover then. I'm going to wait on that.
Yes, Commander.
Instead, what's this? He's 70% to hit. And what's the set? 4 points. Oh man, kill it. And some melting armor. Yes, you may. Very nice. So 1 mech's off the board. The Locust only has 2 evasion, even though it's in cover, which is fantastic. So we're going to spend the bad AC-10 shooting at it first. She hit it. Very nice. Here comes the Javelin with all the lasers. Hate that guy, but I hate the one with the LRM-15 even more. I can't move much. All I can really do is this bit of business. Try to get my left arm facing them. Oh, I'm gonna precise strike this one because I want to kill it. What's it got for armor? Okay. Let's try to hit it there. This machine gun is coming.
I think I hit something good.
That moves it back 1 in the sequence. Of course, which is really nice. And they see the commando, so they're going after him. Which is, of course, reasonable. I don't blame them for doing that. It's a smart thing to do, but
Moving out.
my urban mech here is now going to take a halfway decent shot.
Copy that,
Oh,
Commander.
she still misses at 60%. That's not uncommon. They really don't hit well. Oh, the urban mech is going to be facing behind that thing. Oh, he took out the commando. Oh, that's funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, well.
I'm receiving you.
Man, this is...
Location confirmed.
normally my logic would be kill this thing over here because it's almost done. Yeah, and this is when I wish I could split. I'd like to shoot him in the back.
Giving them everything I've got.
It's really important to kill as many mechs as you can, as quickly as you
Target's
can.
taking a critical hit.
Oh, and there it goes. It moved. I should have gone with the Centurion first. Before it had all that evasion.
Standing by. Roger.
Okay, so it's 35 to hit that one, it's 40 to hit that one, and it's 40 to hit that one. It's bad. There are certain numbers in the game that are almost as good as the number 0. For instance, 40% to hit something is basically 0. So,
Yes, Commander.
since I'm going to have a chance to shoot this guy in the back again,
Standing by.
I want to do that. So I'm going to jump him over here, face his left arm and his PPC away from these guys, and I'm going to try to hit this thing in the back. Oh man, at 30% it's just not that great. This is 60 and 50? Okay. Do the logical thing. Try to come a step closer to killing this thing even though it's only got a medium laser. He moved. And he went after my panther. I'm pretty certain that my Centurion can kill that locust.
Standing by.
I'm less certain about what this crappy urban mech can do. 60% to hit that, 40% to hit that. She's almost got this. Maybe if she misses, she hits that guy. Maybe if she misses, she hits the javelin.
Engaging
Oh,
target.
the locust. Okay. He's gonna turn around and go hard at him,
Light damage, Commander.
which is going to make me want to melee this thing. I don't like it because it exposes me behind to that javelin, and that's the only thing I don't like. So what I'm going to do is vigilance,
Copy that.
so I can move early.
Stop physical attack.
Oh, it knocked him down, but it didn't kill him. Oh, but it pilot incapacitated. Okay. Yeah, he's going to come around. Oh, he's going to shoot at my panther of all things. Wow, really? And since the pilot has... Wow, really? Okay. Alright, I'm going to take a chance here then. I'm going to get out of cover. That really stinks where I put myself. I gotta stay in cover, I think. That's probably the most important thing right now. I have to be able to get a shot at these guys. 40. Oh, terrible. 40, 45. Terrible. He's got too much damage reduction, so. Let's see, yeah, I said 40, 45. It's basically zero. Basically throwing away a shot. Oh, he's trying to take him out. They're trying to take the panther out.
Armor breach.
The nice thing is this guy now has one piece of armor left. I mean, one piece of evasion left. So this dude can jump over here,
Affirmative.
take him, shoot him,
Locking in. Away.
take his evasion out, make it easier for us to hit
I'm
with
here.
our little
Move
booby.
order received.
Hit him. 65%. It's basically zero.
Acknowledged.
I'm not joking about that.
Attack failed.
I know it sounds like it, but I'm really not. They're really going after that panther. I need to put this guy on the ground, so
Waiting for orders.
I'm just gonna move her up. What's her to hit? Right, 65 is about as good as she can get. I don't think getting her closer helps at all. 65%. That's as good as you can do,
Coordinates received.
which is just basically nothing.
Target locked.
I missed again. I mean, what do you do about that? You know? Yeah, they're the B team and they're really bad. There's not. He's gonna punch him out. Oh, almost. They really want to melee him. And now the commando and he both have damage reduction, which really stinks. So, what I'm going to do is
Roger that.
come over here, get some stability.
Waiting for orders.
I'm going to do this. Vigilance to make sure that I'm protected.
Roger that.
Got his left arm.
Solid connection on that one.
And now he's going to move away, of course. Yep, smart move, Buster. I need to move my panther even
Standing
more.
by. We're rolling.
Yep. Bingo. Okay, now he's going to move and maybe he'll be... Oh, he's just going to shoot. He's going to take his arm off yet? No, it's getting close. But that should have... Oh, he's still got... Wow. What is this? Cover. Stacks with guarded. Alright, so let's see. I had to break from the video here for a second. Both these guys have their cover. I'd like to see her, if she's going to keep missing, and she only has 3 ammo left. So if she could hit this guy in the back, that would be pretty cool. Of course, we all know 50% is basically 0.
Firing.
Oh, but she actually hit him. That's nice. With the limited ammo that she has, I just think the more we can, and see, he's got a legitimate back shot too. You can see the orange marking there. It's a back shot for him. So if he hits it, he did, and he didn't quite do it. He was 10 away from. See, the damage reduction saved that mech, and now he's going to get a shot at the Panther, because that's what the person he really wants to kill. And the Panther is very damaged, and I don't want to give the Panther a chance to get killed by that commando. So I have to really stay in cover and kind of change the way I do things here. Not change the way I do things, but you know what I'm saying. Alright. Yeah, because his leg's about to go. He's 38.
Got it.
Oh, I missed on that. But at least he peels an evasion off of that thing, which is good. And the commando shooting. Yeah, so he's got 14 left on his
Armor breach.
left arm. And remember, he's not our mech. We don't care about him.
Waiting for orders.
She has a chance to shoot this guy in the back again. Oh, man. Hit him, honey.
Roger that.
Oh, there she
Target
goes.
confirmed.
Except she hit him in
Reporting.
the arm. If she'd have hit him in the back, he'd have been done. But that could be our job right here.
Acknowledged.
Let's poke him in the back. Right here. Finish him off. He's got 1 point. Done, my friend.
One less target.
And now she's got 1 piece of AC ammo left. This thing has decided to shoot and not move.
Orders.
So the 3 of us should be able to finish him off. Oh, well. At a 70% to shoot a PPC, that's an interesting choice to miss there. She's got her last piece, and then all she can do is
Order
melee.
acknowledged.
So let's make it count, hon.
Confirmed.
Yeah, a leg, that's nice.
Black on AC 10 ammo.
Yep, I know. That's
Ready
okay.
for orders. On my way.
Alright, I'm going to use this. What do we have here? Try to hit that leg. He only had an 18% chance to hit that leg. I wasn't too worried about it.
Hit, Commander.
But it moves that person back, and it gives everybody else a shot to shoot yet again before he can have a chance to shoot. It gives both my light mechs a chance to shoot, and he missed again at 70%. Wow, I can't really do anything
Waiting for
with
orders.
this mech, so I'm just going to reserve it. See what he does. He really wants to kill that Panther, doesn't he?
I'm here.
Position confirmed.
So it's really going to come down to us, the Centurion. We're going to have to
Affirmative.
finish him off. But we did, and that's good.
Target neutralized.
Gotta like that.
Mission successful.
And what you really have to like in those situations is the payout, which is 680,000. That's nice. And of course, the mechs that got hurt weren't ours, so we don't care about that. And then 2 out of 3, we can get our first commando. But what I like to do, my general rule is, I'm not worried about finishing mechs this early. And all I would do with that is sell it anyways. Or it's just going to sit in storage because I need 1 commando. So take the thing with the most weight. And they gave you the commando anyway, which is great.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
So he shows up in your mech bay because you only start out with 5 mechs. We're not going to probably do anything with this mech. I'll probably stuff it in storage. But if it's the only other mech that we have as we travel to our next system, then we'll equip it. it occurs to me as I look at the remainder of the contracts here that I've not had the music on, so I may have to overdub it or underdub it as it is on the previous footage. But here we go, we're down to 2 contracts left in the system. There's a repossession, which is an ambush a convoy, and as I stated earlier, I think the thing that's going to make that difficult is that we just really don't have the mechs to blow up vehicles very well, other than they are small, lighter vehicles here early. Tundra, I'm pretty sure I know which one of those 2 maps it's going to be for ambush a convoy, so it's not that bad. Trap sprung, this is different. We're getting a number of reports from agents on the ground of a powerful mech sporting compelling covers. Now, a powerful mech, we could get mech salvage from this. This might be the one place where I would deviate from my rule of always taking the money. But here's the problem. It's going to be a powerful mech with very little armor, and you can't headshot it, so you're still only going to get 1 piece. And then what's going to happen is more mechs are going to show up. This is 2 skulls, so we can expect some medium mechs to fight us. We're probably not very prepared for that. So what we're going to do, the strategy is to try to get through the ambush convoy without getting anybody hurt, and then we'll try the trap sprung as our last mission before we leave. This is easy. It's 600. It's not easy. It's easy in what we choose. We take the money. 616,000 is nice. It gets us quite a ways up. We may be able to leave the system with 4 million, which would be really good. So that would be fantastic. More faction for the pirates, and it lowers Torian. We like all of that. That's all really good. We'll get our main mechs out here and what's left of our pilots. So the best piloting skills is Fido, our new pilot. So she takes the fire starter so she can move around a lot. And one of our characters has Bulwark. We put them in the Centurion because it has the most armor at 840. Depending on the cars and the mechs that we're facing, this may not be too bad, but it also may be a little difficult. As you can see here, this map, convoy is going to be up here working their way over into this situation, and our only real cover is going to be right here. The convoy is probably on this road over here moving into this direction. So this could get a little dicey because of the cover situation.
Ordnance received. On my way.
We can hear the cars moving. And here's the other thing. What happens is, if you don't have jump jets, you could see there's a lot of room here between this cover and this cover over here, which puts you between the destination and the convoy. And this is what we'd like to do, is keep moving across here and then get in this cover and be in this cover and stomp on the convoy if we could. But we don't know if we're going to be able to do that yet, so we'll watch for everybody to move. Now we're going to do this only to make sure of what we have. So we know we have a medium mech. It's over here. And we're going to reserve one more time to make sure we don't have a heavy. If anything moves right there, it's probably a car. It's not a heavy mech.
What's up, boss?
Commander?
So we have jump jets on our Jenner. It's not great, but I want to get my Jenner over in this position to stomp on things if it needs to. And it also gives us a good look here at what we're dealing with. That's a lot of heat for just really wanting it to take some evasion off of these. They don't have a lot of armor, which is good for us.
Commander?
Yes, Commander.
So the next one I'll move will be this fire starter with the same reason in mind.
Lifting off.
I'm just going to move it up to peel a section of evasion off. And now we get to move the people who can actually shoot. In this case, I want to be able to see some of the other mechs, so I'm going to move him up there. He can see 2 mechs there. And what do we have? We have a Jenner, but it has a ton of evasion, and then we have this. So he's got damage reduction, which sucks. Otherwise, we'd have a pretty good chance to put him on the ground. And as it is, that damage reduction probably saved him from landing on the ground. And then we have this guy who doesn't have any
Acknowledged.
movement, so he's just going to have to go in here and do his best with 65% to hit.
Affirmative.
And he hits the other leg. That's too bad. He could have put it on the ground. So we have 3 light mechs who are all going to get a go before any of our mechs do, because they have pilots that are allowing them to do that. Take shots at our blackjack, and this is the concerns. We have to get through this mission without any internal structure damage, because if we're going to fight a big mech on the next mission, we have to be in really good shape to do it. So you can see it's a defender pilot. There's a locust there.
Will be done.
My Jenner needs to get out here in front of everybody, and that's a good spot right there. Get him closer to being in cover. There's a big old truck here, Mobile HQ, coming up, but we really want to take out the mechs as soon as we can. So now his lasers don't hurt as much. I'm tempted to spend the points here making sure that this lands on the ground. That way everybody else gets free shots.
Roger that.
There we go. Boom. That's nice. Oh, and the Mobile HQ rocking right on over there. Wow. He's very quickly going to get to the exit there unless we take him out. I don't think that the fire starter can stop it because I don't think it's big enough. I really don't want the flamers to go off on it. So we're going to try it.
Confirmed.
I don't think he's big enough to kill it by crushing it.
Engaging.
Oh, he
Primary
is.
target damage.
Nice.
Concentrate your fire. We're in.
Okay. That's nice.
Reporting one less vehicle.
Now. Oh.
Damage minimal.
Oh no. I might have been wrong about that. I thought that was a car, but that shoots like a heavy mech. That shoots like a Jaeger mech. Ooh. Oh, that could be very bad for us.
Yes, Commander.
Okay. Well. In that case, keep my left arm towards these fools.
On the move.
Try to take this guy down. Take his leg down.
Firing.
There we go. Both legs destroyed. Oh, that really sounded like a Jaeger mech, though, to me. There's the striker knife. Yeah, we gotta get him turned because his leg is in jeopardy. The next thing to shoot here is gonna be this Jenner. I'd really like to be in position to shoot it from the side.
Waiting for orders.
I'm gonna jump and kind of put that rock there. I'm just concerned. If it's a Jaeger mech, we're kind of in trouble. So, this one's gonna move substantially, but I think the Jenner can stop it, so I'm not too worried about shooting it, even though we would annihilate it. Getting these mechs on the ground is actually more important. The problem is, of course, our lasers right now are going to make us hot, so I'm only gonna shoot the autocannons at it.
10-4.
That helped.
Critical hit, Commander.
Something's moving. Oh no. Oh, that's very bad. That's very bad for us.
My internals are taking a
Yeah,
beating.
they are. That's very bad. That's like a catapult.
I await your command.
So we have to get that character out of here. I don't want to lose that mech. And the end zone is right there. So I'm going to do this.
On.
Definitely don't want to lose that mech. It's really important to me. It's really important to my future plans. But this, because of the firepower we're facing, is making me think that this is the last mission for this system. We just don't have the firepower to fight whatever's going on here.
I'm your spaniel.
I'd like to... I kind of want to wait to see that car move up. I just don't want to get annihilated. Yeah, because now I've got a blackjack that needs to move before one of these bigger things shoot at it. Who's gonna move here? That thing looks like it's all... Something back here is gonna
Standing
move.
by.
Okay, what can I do? I can move up to here. That's a good spot. I can move over here.
Gotcha.
4 and some cover. I could hit this, or I could shoot at that mech. Let's just do the smart thing and shoot at this mech. Yeah, let's do it.
Acknowledge.
Let me see, got like 5 on his leg. Oh. Oh, that's ugly. That is a substantial autocannon right there.
Waiting for orders.
And I'm just gonna keep playing the game over here and trying and hoping I don't get plowed by whatever's over there. What's left here? I got a plan here, and it doesn't involve using that. I'm just gonna try to get lucky.
Scored.
Got a plan for my resolve. Wow, that thing is still not moved. Okay, well.
I'm receiving you.
That gets you 3 evasion. So does this. Let's do this. 3 evasion and some cover. And how much is left on him? 51 in that leg. Oh man. Try to put him on the ground, will you? Nope. He's got only an SRM4 left though. We have to kill that thing next turn, and that's going to be a problem because it's going to expose us. Here come the missiles. That is a lot of missiles, so I'm really thinking that has to be... Gosh, what is that?
Hit him hard.
It's got to be a catapult, isn't it? You would think. Okay. I don't want to move my Jenner out here to step on this thing quite yet. It's going to move in phase 2. I don't want to leave this cover until I absolutely have to. I really don't want their Jenner to get any more evasion, but right now,
Minor damage.
that's kind of his job. That guy should be able to kill it. The Centurion, so...
Minimal damage on that hit.
So now we're in this position where...
Good to go.
our Centurion can get... Oh, and then I'll be able to see these guys. Oh man, I'm not sure that being able to see them is that big of a deal.
Move orders received.
Let's just try to kill this thing. How much resolve do I have? 50? I'm going to have to do this without it then. That's what I was hoping for.
Enemy down.
It's 2 mechs down. Yep, it's a mech. Look at it. It came from the air, and it's a...
Damage is light.
I mean, it's not... Could it be a blackjack? I guess it could. It just feels more like a Jaeger mech, but they shoot missiles at the same time.
Standing by.
So, this thing's going to move in step 2, in phase 2. It's going to move, and the problem is it can then shoot at my blackjack from behind. So what I'm going to do is use vigilance. And that's going to give me a little extra protection. Oh my gosh, you can't kill him there? Oh, that's too bad. Okay, I thought he could get him there. Oh no, he can. Yeah, he can. And he's got cover right there. Okay, go for it.
Targeting for physical attack.
And he didn't kill it. Okay, it's too tough for him. That means the fire starter is going to have to do it. So we want to move the blackjack in a way that allows us to face, to get his back far away from that thing. All right, what do we have? So we just have another blackjack and then an LRM carrier. Oh man, those things suck. Okay, if I can shoot that, I want to. Did you see that? Did you notice how much better their blackjack pilot is than mine? Mine shot in the air and then the dirt at something that had an 85% chance to hit both times. That is triumphantly stupid. And he's still going to get a back shot on me. You little turkey. Okay.
Commander.
Can you get over there and stomp on this thing? No, but... Oh, his right side is so hurt.
On it. Oh, yeah.
He finishes it off, so that's good. We just got to protect that mech if we
Vehicle
can.
down.
There comes the LRM. Oh, that peeled off half of our armor. That really stinks. That really, really stinks.
I'm here.
That really stinks. Can the Jenner shoot at it from up here? Nope. I can't. Can't shoot it from down there. Best it can do is get one evasion and then shoot at some things. Gotta take out this LRM next turn. There's an Inferno carrier. That bothers me a lot less than this LRM carrier. Oh, thank you. It's the early game LRM carrier, so it doesn't take everything to kill. Here they come, coming at you.
I laugh at your puny attack.
Okay, this is the hard part.
Receiving.
The LRM carrier is gone. I'm going to move him and face his left side towards everyone. Still trying to save this mech. Gosh, there goes his arm. It's almost gone. 6. Okay, that's his left arm.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Yeah, this is going to be hard.
Waiting
It's
for
going to
orders.
be really hard. So, I got to right arm him.
10-4.
And I have to vigilance myself to get rid of all that stability damage.
Target locked.
And then the only way to really play this now
Yes, Commander.
is to start moving this character around, hoping we can catch him from behind. There is this Inferno carrier. We have an 80% chance to shoot it and only a 60 to shoot him. I'm just going to try to rely on getting around behind him. Actually, in order to do that, I'm going to use vigilance so I can move a little earlier next turn. I'm probably going to have to spend a turn moving my Jenner around behind him as well.
Far so good.
Okay. Yeah, he's not going to move until when? Phase 3. So all my mechs are going to get a move before him.
Good to go.
I'm ready.
This guy, it's his right side that's weak. So if we jump and we turn left
Roger.
and we shoot our wad at him, we can take some evasion down. That's all I really need to do. If we damage him, that's great. Here comes the locust. There's The Locust is going to shoot at my Centurion. That's fine. We'll take that. We have 20 resolves, so it'd be nice if we could kill something this turn. This guy, if he jumps down here, he can't see this thing anywhere, can he? Okay. This is risky. Evasion is just not as good as damage reduction. But I want to kill this thing. I need the points. Oh, you suck. I can't kill it. Okay, all I can do is strip some evasion off this guy. That really stinks. Well, here's what we're going to do. Again, don't want to be... He's an 80% to hit it with his autocannon right there. But that also opens us up to possibly him getting behind us. So we'll do this. Those are good shots to hit. Hitting that leg would be really nice. Taking out an autocannon also works. He's like, what are you doing to me? Okay, so here I am with my blackjack, who needs to have its right shoulder facing this guy. So if he jumps and does this, got a decent chance here to poke him. Just gonna shoot my Centurion right into his armored arm. Except he missed and he hit the torso. Here comes the... That's gonna make it hot. Yeah. I'm not gonna be able to do anything next turn with him with the Jenner. Maybe shoot one weapon at the blackjack. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see. Can we get one weapon at the blackjack? Yeah, we can. Maybe. Maybe. Yep, we can get one weapon at him.
Firing at enemy 6.
Missed. Here comes the Locust. Looks like I'm gonna pick on this fire starter. And my fire starter is gonna say, okay.
Waiting for orders.
I have to keep my left shoulder facing him. And if I do that, I don't want to get shot at in the back necessarily.
Engaging jump jet.
260 lasers, so let's do it. 60% each. Hit him in the leg, that's nice. And now he's going to move. Ooh, he's still got a lot of lasers there. It's not good.
Losing armor.
But it did open him up again, didn't it? Because it's his right leg that is hurt.
Commander.
And my blackjack is like, oh yeah, I'm more than happy to shoot you in your right leg. Okay. Hit him in that right leg. Bury him.
Copy that.
There we go. You're on the ground, buddy.
Scored a critical hit.
I don't get those AC2s, but I get him out of the way. Oh, tell me the pilot was... Ah, he's only injured. Rats. Okay. He's on the ground. So what I'd like to do in moving over here to get to this last piece of cover is I'd like to kill this thing. Still not dead. Shots. Blackjack. Ratatouille.
Taking some serious hits.
Okay. Oh, let's see what we can do here.
Commander?
The Jenner. Can the Jenner finish him off? He's got 3 lasers, and he's somewhat cooler now. Can you finish this thing off? Let's see. I like that. Ammo explosion.
Do the math, Chief. One less target.
Do the math, Chief. Here comes the Locust. Oh, and there's a head injury. Yeah, and so 2 missions in a row here. Head injuries are making their presence felt. They've all moved. So I'm going to reserve my guys. Because what I want to do is have my Centurion move into cover and shoot this annoying thing here. And then we'll finish off the Locust and we'll be done.
Reading you.
Let's jump. Keep our right side toward him. It's in cover. We have a little bit of precision striking to use here. So shoot for the leg, take off a laser. They usually don't have much armor, so it's not too hard to knock them down. And then our
Yes, Commander.
handy dandy guy here. Keep your left side toward him. Shoot everything. And the next turn he should be able to finish him off.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Yeah, there we go. Who's...
Standing by.
Yeah, here we go. Try to shoot at it first, buddy.
Onward.
Just core him out, my man. There we go. So we took some internal damage, which I didn't like seeing. But again, it's your first system.
Mission successful.
So it's a 770,000 payout, which is really nice because you defeated all the convoy escorts. And, I mean, all these things we hit, so contract payment increased by 25%. Nice bonus. We get +4 to pirates, -3 to Taurians. Everything about that mission is perfect except for the way this ended. But still, and we get a piece of a blackjack along with a piece of a locust. So that works out really well for us. We're really close to 4 million, 4 million, which is where you want to be. We need to hire one more mech warrior. Oh, and now we have enough mech warrior points to hire Beaker, who already has Bulwark. Fantastic.
New mech warriors available.
Now we have to decide if we're going to do this last mission. Trap Sprung is going to be a very, very big mech. We have wounded mechs, so they can't afford to get hit. So it is at that point that I'm going to leave you, my fellow viewers, at the end of that mission with 1 mission left to go in that system. Thank you for watching, everybody. As always, I'm Colors Fade, and if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, drop your questions and comments down below. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.